Yeah, thank you very much. The situation in South Sudan now, I think we are getting to good agreements and the implementation is going on the right way. On the economic side, there is flow of oil, there is 10 agreement on 10 crossings, 4 of them are now open for trade. There is agreement of 4 freedoms by which nationals from both parties of the country, the two sides, can cross and invest and on and whatever. And the situation is stabilizing. The only issue that we are suffering from till now is hosting and harboring and supporting of some rebels from South Kordofan and Darfur in South Sudan, and we are discussing that matter, and hopefully we will get into an agreement on that issue, because otherwise it will also affect the implementation of the other side of the very fruitful agreements that have been concluded. Yeah, the economy of the country has been too much affected by the secession of South Sudan, because of the fact that 75% of the oil revenues went to South Sudan after the independence of South Sudan. And we went into a very tough time through 2011, 2012, but now we are beginning a new era of getting back again into some other new resources and new revenues coming from agriculture, coming from mining, and maybe at the end of this transitional period, 3 years from the secession of South Sudan, we will get into a point whereby we can again take off, and it is very tough, but we are doing fine now. And I feel that the country is full of resources, full of chances and opportunities for investors, and they are welcome to come to the country. A new law of investment has been now enacted, and the situation is really getting improved. Yeah, the future of Africa to me is very prosperous. Now there is a new commitment from the African leaders through the celebrations of the 50th anniversary of the establishment of the OAU, before an AU, after that they are now getting from the era of liberalization of their countries and their people into the era of liberalization of their will. Because for some time, so many African countries had been affected by their former colonizers, either from France or from maybe England, and wars and diseases and illiteracy and so many problems had been prevailing through time. Now there is commitment from the African leaders to go into a new prosperous future. New cooperation agreements have been now concluded with other countries, not the Western countries, unfortunately. Countries from eastern part of the world, led by China, are now having chances in Africa, and the resources are there. And I would hope really some other partners will come, because the competition is very important in investing the resources in Africa. It is now time for some Western countries to look to Africa as a partner, not as a place whereby they can dictate any conditionalities.